بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لأبي ذر الغفاري رضي الله عنه: تكف شرك عن الناس فإنها صدقة منك على نفسك، أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. رواه Muslim. Nabi alayhi salatu wassalam said to Sayyidina Abu Dhar al-Ghifari radiyallahu anhu, when initially Sayyidina Abu Dhar al-Ghifari asked many questions. O Messenger of Allah, what is the best amal? What is the best jihad? What is the best? And then Sayyidina Abu Hurairah in the end says, Messenger of Allah, if I can't do this, if I can't do this, if I can't do this, then what? Rasulullah told him, at least do this. تَكُفُّ شَرَّكَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. Make sure you don't trouble anyone. तुम्हारी वजह से किसी को तकलीफ न हो, ये भी तुम्हारे लिए अपनी ज़ात के लिए सदक़े का सवाब मिलेगा. You will get the reward of charity for doing nothing, just making sure no one is troubled because of you. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. Hazrat Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi rahimahullah used to say, इंसान बनना हो तो come to Thana Bhavan, and if you want to become a Jannati, you go somewhere else, because Jannati बनना आसान है. If someone accepts Islam today and then dies after a few minutes, after a few days, inshallah he'll go direct into Jannah, and maybe he's not even read a single salat. But to become a proper human being, ye bahut mushkil hai. This is hard. So Sayyidina Abu Dhar is being told, make sure you don't trouble anyone. That's why ulama say, if you cannot benefit anyone, don't harm them. If you cannot give someone happiness, don't give them grief. If you can't praise anyone, don't speak ill of them. अगर एक इंसान इतना कर ले, इंशाल्लाह ये तो आपके लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है, मेरे लिए बहुत बहुत बड़ी बात है. इंशाल्लाह I'll just relate to you two, inshallah. MashaAllah, today is a Sunday. Okay, and inshallah the only reason after Taraweeh you leave, because you want the reward of nafal by smiling into the face of your wives. So that's the only reason you're going to go home and you're going to rush home, mashallah. So inshallah, just give me 2 minutes of your time, inshallah. Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak, I'm sure everyone has heard. And just before I go into there, Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal rahimahullah says, Man dayyaqa at-tariqa fala jihada lahu. If you narrow someone's pathway and you give someone taklif when you park, if you've even gone in jihad, there is no reward for you. इतना ज़्यादा अहम है to make sure that you don't give harm to anyone. The fuqaha say, if you have had raw onions, don't come to the masjid. That does not mean don't come to the masjid and say, मैंने तो कच्चे प्याज खाए, मौलवी ने कहा था नहीं आना. It means make sure you clean your mouth. If you've had a cigarette or something, okay, clean your mouth, do Colgate, miswak, and then you come into the masjid. But look at the importance what the fuqaha are saying. Hadith mentioned by Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, when you come into the masjid, angels give you dua. Allahumma ghfir lahu, Allahumma arhamhu, but for how long? Ma lam yu'dhihi. So long you don't trouble the angels by speaking of worldly matters in the masjid, or by passing wind in the masjid. If you pass wind in the masjid, you talk about worldly matters in the masjid, angels' dua will stop for you. Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak, देखो किसी मुसलमान को खुशी पहुंचाना कितना अहम है. Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak rahimahullah, who was born in 118 and passed away in 181. He's a student of Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. One individual came to him and said, Shaykh, can I borrow from you 700 dirham? Because I am in a state of qarz debt. Can you please give me 700 dirham? Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak rahimahullah wrote a piece of paper to his accountant. And instead of 700, Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak wrote 7,000. And he closed the envelope and gave it to him and said, you go to my accountant and he will give you the money. He goes and says to the accountant, Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak rahimahullah told me to get 700 dirham from you. So when he opened the letter, the accountant sees how much is it? 7,000. So now the accountant comes back to Abdullah ibn Mubarak and says, do I need to give him 700 or 7,000? He says, no. The reason why, he asked for 700 and I gave him 7,000. Why? Now you need to give him 14,000. Now you give him 14,000. The accountant says, why are you so generous? Because I heard I've heard the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you give a khushi to an individual, to a Muslim that he did not expect, all your past sins are forgiven. आपके सारे गुनाह अल्लाह ताला माफ़ कर देते हैं. If you give a sudden khushi and a sudden happiness to someone that he was not expecting, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those that do not become that trouble other individuals. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us good Muslims. Wa sallallahu ala khayri khalqihi Muhammad.